Hello everybody, I am doing my next video on what was going on and how everything went with my open heart surgery. I had said in the last video that I had a heart attack and that I was, after the heart attack, in congestive heart failure. And that led to me finally deciding. I know I really waited way too long. I was lucky it got caught when it did, but I finally went to a heart specialist. Now, giving myself a little bit of a break, I didn't have insurance for. Well, when I had the heart attack, I didn't have insurance, so there wasn't much I could do about it. And I had said in the other video how much the whole situation cost. It was almost $100,000. And they won't just do it and say, oh, yeah, get me whenever. You have to pay, or your insurance has to pay, a lot of it up front. So, anyway, I went to the heart specialist here in my local area. And he checked my legs and everything and saw that, I had the retention. And he basically told me, he said, more than likely something in your heart is not doing the job that it's supposed to be doing. And if you have, something like a valve or, a ventricle or whatever it can be that's not working at 100%, then you will get the fluid buildup. So they said that they needed to do some kind of special test. And that this test would be able to let me know which path they were going to take. Because there was both the paths were hard. But one of them was easier and one of them was much harder. And like 3 weeks from that point, I had to go to a specialist at St. Thomas, and which, they're a specialist hospital already, so they could do all the tests they had to do, which was hours of testing. And they, of course, the doctor I had just seen had put me on medicines to try to get me through until they found out, because, these hospitals, especially these specialty hospitals, they're very busy. And it takes a while to get in to see them for the proper stuff. So I went and they did the test. And me being, I guess, even though, like I said, a lot of bad stuff had already happened to me and my family, I still had the naive mindset of, oh, it'll probably be the easy way. No, it wasn't. So they were like, well, you have a heart valve that is only working like 10%. They said you shouldn't even be up and around or doing anything. You should be dead. I mean, that's basically how they put it. They said, we're surprised that the heart attack you've already had wasn't the big one. Because they said that the heart attack I had must have been a mild one, which that thing didn't seem very mild, but it was. In other words, by mild, it wasn't a heart attack that was going to kill me instantly. So they basically told me that I needed to have open heart surgery, which was the absolute worst case scenario. So I was like, okay. That was pretty much how I reacted. And the doctor was like, no, seriously, open heart surgery is very, very serious. And I was like, I got you. I got you. They were like, okay. They were like, it's going to take you minimum of 6 months to recover. And I said, right, but I can recover at home. And they were like, yeah, once you get out of the hospital. But, let's wait and see how things go, basically. That's kind of That's kind of the attitude they gave me. So that's where I'm going to end this part. I will pick up on the next one about how the whole situation with the surgery goes. Spoiler alert, it didn't go perfect.